All right, Kutan Ramon's House of Math. Not enough hours in the day. This was the last problem I did with little girls. When I first met these girls, 7 plus 8, they couldn't tell me what 7 plus 8 is. Today, these are the last problems that we did. We're factoring with 2x squareds, and pretty soon we'll factor with 3x squareds, and then we did completing the square and had a fun time, and I made a TikTok video about it. But the idea is that what am I doing here? We're counting and doing addends and multiplication. And before this, we were doing like x squared, 12x, and 36. All right, they're coming along quite nicely. So, anyway, right alongside multiplication, why aren't your kids doing this? I mean, I expect that they are if you're at Kutan Ramon's House of Math. All right, so would you like to play a game? And I have a couple of everybody's like, it's a great idea. Let's do math camp, yay! And then trying to get the $600, and then trying to get the times. So clearly, it's not going to happen Monday. I didn't realize that Mother's Day was this weekend. So fine, we'll have a little quick Mother's Day sale for some of you that just missed the last sale. But the sales are going away. Like I said, I'm going through my website and taking down all the references, getting everything for $500. That's just about gone. We're just about done with that. And then it's going to be 12.49, and for 12.49, oh my gosh, you get so much stuff, and there's going to be more stuff added, especially with AI now. Can't I got to make a video about AI and tokens and layers and parameters and oh my god. Anyway, they're just doing algebra, and it's the most probable outcomes using AI. But let's play a game. What do you say? Let's see if I can do this right about there. All right. There's that. And then there's that. I should have. See, I'm going to do this on TikTok, and I can pause, and it'll all be nicely drawn. All right. Think about this. This is like a video game, and this is the door, but the door is blocked. And in order to get through the door, we're going to have to do a little math. All right, what is that? That's 4. Yeah, we got a lot more to go. Am I going to be able to fit it all in? Oh, if I move back and I tilt down. Yes. Okay. So we're going to play a fun game. I'm going to say till there. Alright, and then another one, another layer. Okay, I think that's him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? There's one more layer to go. And it'll fit even. Alright. We're happy. Yeah, this is gonna make a see I can see this is gonna be a great this would be a great TikTok video. Ah, jeez. Okay, now this is 213. This is 107. This is 60. Let's see here. This is 25. Over here, this is 18. Let's see here. Oh, this is 16. This is also 16. This this is 9. Oh, we'll give you the 0. Let's see here, that's 5. Ooh, and way over here, this is 2. Okay. There it is. And now your job is to fill in all the squares. And the way you do it is these two squares make that square. These two squares make that square. These two squares make that square. So how are you going to figure out what that square is? And how are you going to figure out what that square is? How are you going to figure out what... right, okay. Now let's see here. Let's do some super easy ones to start off with. How about, well, we know 1 and 1. I don't like that green. It's too pale. My brand new box of pens that doesn't write. It's rather annoying. Let's see here. How about this green? Is that a good green? Nope, that's the same green. I mean, there's a better green around here someplace, but let's not even use green. Let's use... Oh, all right, let's use this green since I just found it. Nope, it's still lousy. All right, let's use this green. Huh. All the greens don't. Yeah, anyway, all right, fine. How about... Oh, how about this blue? All right, so there you go. Oh yeah, that's much better. 1 and 1. All right. Okay, let's see here. So I know that that's got to be... Well, that's got to be a 7. And let's see here. Then that has to be a 6 because 1 and 7. Ooh, then that has to be a 3. And I can go over here, and I know that's got to be a 9. And yep, 9 and 16 is 25. And let's see here. I can come over here. And can I do... Yep, I can... that's got to be a 7 also. Well, then that's got to be a 4. And that has to be a 1. And that's got to be a 1, which makes that a 6. And 5 and 7, we know that 18 minus 6, that would make that a 12, or 5 and 7 is 12. Let's see, we know that that's... Okay, so 16 is... Oh, that must be 32. This must be 28. And sure enough, 28 and 32 is 60. And this over here, that's going to be 57. Uh-oh. This should be 117. Let's see here. What about these guys over here? Let's see here. Let's see, we can see that if it's a 60 32, that's going to be 28. Let's see here. That's got to end in 6, right? Because we know 8 and 8. And I also know that's more than 10. So that would be 46. Because 8 and 8 is more than 10. And then that would be either 3, or we could think of it as 2 and 2. Okay, and then let's see here. 46, this would be 106. And this would be 223. Of course it would. All right. Just having fun. Just playing. You could make something like this. These are going to be in some of my the fun books that Shaylin's making right now. And then when we're playing math video games, this will be a doorway, and in order to get through the doorway, you're going to have to fill in the doorway. And then there might be extra work like, what's the square root of that number? What's the square root of that number? What's the square root of that number? So you take all the square roots of the numbers, and what's the square root of that number? And what's the square root of that number? How many you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 square numbers. And then maybe we could take, here's another square number. And let's see here. Any other square numbers? No other square numbers. Although 32, that could be some cube numbers add up. 2 to the third is 8, and then I'd have 4 of those. But anyway, how about that? Oh, nope. All right, so, oh, could we express that in square roots? Anyway, but the idea is we could take all of these numbers and then use them to make your next pyramid. Anyway, uh, lots of games and activities if you want to play them. And then you can also make it where each one of these squares has a problem, right? Where this could be 3 times 6, this could be 4 times 8, this could be 4 times, or excuse me, this could be 4 times 7, this could be 4 times 8, this could be 5 times 5. Let's see here. 57. That could be 19 times 3. That could be 20 times 3. Let's see here. This could be, what could that be? That could be 23 times 2, or, and so on. These could be problems that you have to solve, where you find out what x is. You could make all kinds of stuff out of this. But we just played a game where we added the 2 to get the others. But all the brown numbers, that could be a problem. Oh, that's 3 times 6. Oh, that's 5 square. Oh, that's 4 square. Oh, that's 8 plus 8. That's 3 square. That's 18 divided by 2. You get the idea. And then you fill in the brown ones, and then you can do the whole thing, right? Super duper puzzles. All right. Check out CrewTurnerBonesHouseOfMath.com for more. I'm going to make a couple of videos about AI. I have to, because, like I said, AI is the game changer. It has everything changed. In the last 2 years, we didn't notice, but then all of a sudden we woke up and the whole world had changed. And now it's going at a speed that is very difficult to comprehend, because the AI is teaching AI, and then there's millions of humans teaching AI as we speak. And then there's AI teaching AI, and we have hit this geometric progression. We're somewhere along here. I can't even calculate where we are. But we spent a long time back here. I spent my whole youth and all my childhood way down there. And then the knowledge started doubling, and then it is a function that is exponential, and we're about to hit this power curve, and everything changes when we start going straight up. I can't describe to you how important it is to put AI into your homeschool. All right, CrewTurnerBonesHouseOfMath.com for more. This is, I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I think this is going to actually wind up on my website someplace, probably down in games and activities or something. All right, CrewTurnerBonesHouseOfMath.com for more.